Yo, what's up, guys? Rider Outdoors here, and we are out at a lake pond-ish, and we're gonna be fishing for some trout, and I'll hopefully get some on video if I catch some. All right, guys, we just made it to the spot, and what I like doing first before I cast on my rods, I like to set my rod holders up. So we're only going to be casting maybe 2 rods today because I want to cast one on with a spinner. So I just buy the cheap rod holders. They're like little springs. Usually what I like to do is take it down here and you just find a spot, see if you can get it down in the ground, push it down so your rod's outward toward the water, like that. Okay, then the second one we're gonna put over here. You don't want to keep it too spread out so you can't get to them if you get a bite, but let's see if we can get it in the ground first. Up here should work. Okay, so as you can see, they're both in the ground. Okay. And then simply I have a Carolina rig on 2 of my rods. So you use there's a simple bullet weight and a 12-ounce hook. And my leaders for this one is a little bit smaller because I like to fish different depths of the water for trout, and sometimes they bite in the weeds and sometimes they don't. But yeah, that's basically what I do when I get to the spot. And next part is to bait up your hook. Alright, guys, we're going to use Berkeley power bait. It is the rainbow colored, and we're going to put that on my ultralight. Just take out, like, I would say like a little ball, about that size. Show you. Okay. And you, about that size, and you want to just give it a little roll into a ball, and then just take it down here to your rod. And what I do is just push the hook through the power bait and smush it onto the hook a little bit and make sure it's still in a ball, so that you want the hook to disappear so the fish can't see the hook. And then you want to take it and cast it out. So what I do, I have an open bail reel. Bring it up just a little bit, open your bail, and cast it out there a little ways. And you want to let it sink, and then once it sinks, you should be able to see your line in the water. But once it sinks, it should be like this. So when you get a bite, tip will go down. So while that's sitting in the water now, we're going to go over here and hook up our other reel, and we're going to use orange. So I have some luck here with orange, and just like I said earlier, you want to ball it up. And this reel is not an ultralight, it's a rare medium bass rod, but it still works for trout. Caught many trout on it. And this is I would say it's a size 11 or 10 hook. And like I balled up the other one, you want to ball it up. And this leader is a little bit longer, it's probably about 1.5 feet leader. So it'll stay out of the weeds, hopefully, if the weeds aren't very long. And you just want to cast it out there a ways, let it sink. Make sure your drag's loose. Not that loose, but Loosen it up a little bit more. Okay, that one's done. Hook it up to the rod holder and you reel it in. Make sure there's a little slack in the line so it can stay there. Alright guys, we moved spots. I wasn't catching really much over there, so we moved over here, and I'm going to switch up the bait a little bit. I was using rainbow and orange. Now I'm going to use some cheese yellow, and just like the saying, if you ain't catching anything on that, change it up. Because you ain't going to catch anything if you keep using the same stuff. So, what I do, you ball it up and cast her out there. It's a little wet. Put on more. Alright, now we're going to put this one all the way down here at the end. We're going to cast it out about yay far. Alright. That should be good. The wind's just blowing this way, so it's blowing my line. So I can't really. Right. So I was watching that a little bit because I thought maybe I had a bait already. Alright. Now, for this one, I'm using marshmallow white. Let's see. Doesn't say it over here, but if you can see that close, marshmallow white. Okay. It has like, it's white with orange speckles, and just like I say all the time, don't put a lot. But you don't need a lot. Alright, we're going to cast this one out, straight out. It is very windy, horrible out right now, but I guess I was wrong. Can't really get good casts because it's windy and it doesn't want to go out far enough. And just like the other ones, I'm going to toss it out. Fishing. Since they're sitting right here on the bank, I'm going to leave my rod right here on the bank. Rod right there on the bank. See if we get anything. Where that trout went, but he was sitting right here on this bank. Got one. Wrong guys. I just guessed that. Right by the bank. Oh, and it's a beauty. It's a beauty. We got one. And it's a nice one. Got one. And it's a nice one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, we just got one. Oh my god. It is a beauty. Oh my gosh. About an 18, 19 incher. Took it right by the bank. Oh my gosh, it's the one I saw too. He is pulling so much drag. Oh my gosh. Let's try to get him in. I don't want to. Look right in the corner of the house. Get him up. Oh my gosh, another big one. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, guys. I thought this was going to turn out to be a bad day. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And where is the stringer? I'm going to put him on the stringer before I take him off the line because I don't want him flopping away. Holy crap. Right on the bank. That is so surprising. Oh my gosh. Sorry if I'm too hyped, but this is my second fish of the year. This is my second fish of the year. And it's another big one. I can't believe he was sitting right by the bank. Gosh, and I just rigged this up too, right on the side of the mouth. Let me get it up for you guys here. Forgot to bring a sweatshirt and a jacket. It's really cold. It is really cold. Get him out of there. Alright. Second fish of the year. On power bait. It's a female. Received some eggs coming out. Just spilled all over my arm. She was probably about to spawn. Let's get her down into the water and down into the water. Move some of this god dang algae out of the way. Ooh, the water is warm. Water is really warm. And we'll move this holder down because I want to be able to attach it to something so she doesn't run. Alright. Alright. Oh my gosh, guys. Holy cow.